Are we live? Are we actually live? Here's chat down here. Rocco, you're funny. What time is it? It is 2:50 p.m. here, almost 3 p.m. or almost 1500. Secret Sauce, what's up you guys? This is another edition of Secret Sauce, and I changed a little something. I put my mic on a tripod this time, so it's a little bit further away than it usually is, but I did that since I open these cupboards a lot during stream, and I know during the last Secret Sauce it was causing a lot of mic interference, and at one point the cable just shorted out. Haven't had time to get a new cable yet. I should and I need to, but at least for now I did triple check the audio before I went live, and I feel like if it's here on this tripod, it's not going to be moved around. We're not going to be touching any cables, so fingers crossed it all goes good. But if you guys think it's too low or anything like that, just let me know, because I can always put a filter on it to boost it a little bit more. So, what's up everybody? Welcome to another Secret Sauce. I have no idea what we're doing today. This is the quarantine edition. What's up Raiders? What's up West Mage? Welcome. I just started my stream. This is cooking. This is alright Impact, thanks for stopping by. I'm reading chat down here. So I have to say, Secret Sauce is my cooking stream. It's the name of my cooking stream. If you're new here, chat voted for a white chocolate raspberry souffle because we were doing a week of charity streams. So chat voted on that. I've been to the store twice in the past week and a half to look for those ingredients, and I had no luck. Yesterday I was able to find everything except the main freaking ingredient. So sorry chat, we still can't make that today. But the other thing is, before you say, order it, do this, do that, I don't know why. Maybe it's an LA thing, but we have had the worst luck in LA, at least with friends that I have been speaking to, with delivery. It's just basically almost unavailable. So, today, while I was waiting to start my stream, I finally found a place that will deliver. Bay Area, represent, what's up? Welcome to my stream. I finally found a place that delivers. So hopefully next week we can finally make that, because that's the last ingredient I needed was the white chocolate. Anyways, it was worth it. It was worth it. So I don't have to go around to 20 different stores looking for one ingredient. Here's the other thing I wanted to say before we get into this. Yeah, all of those services that everybody else is delivery services that other people are having luck with, we're not having luck with here. It's just like the first week it said some of those websites were like, check back next week, soonest delivery available, 12 days, and then it was just flat out no delivery available. So here's what I wanted to say before we get started though. Yesterday was supposed to be not an off day. I was still working on other side things, but an off day from streaming. Let's say that much. And I had a plan to go shopping for essential items only. I've been limiting myself to shopping for groceries and essentials once a week. I've had to do twice here and there, but I'm really trying to limit myself and my time going to other places, right? And I personally experienced and personally witnessed so much anger outside. So much anger. People straight up yelling at people for no reason. Walking up to an employee of a store who's done absolutely nothing wrong, has no context of why a person was upset, and the person just walks up and starts yelling at them. I wanted to take this moment to just say to everybody, I know this sucks. This is not fun. It's not fun for anybody. But you're just making the situation worse if you behave this way. So I found myself taking really deep breaths and not fighting back, because like I said, some of these things happen to me personally and I witness them happening to other people as well. And you guys need, if you are behaving this way, check yourself. I know it's stressful, but check yourself. You have to keep in mind what other people are going through as well. You have to keep in mind that everyone is hurting right now, and you are contributing nothing if you come into a situation aggressive, if you come into a situation arguing for no cause and no reason other than the fact that you're acting like a whiny toddler because you're frustrated that life has been changed temporarily. So please stop. Check yourself. I know it sucks. I've been getting frustrated. It's especially here, and I've talked to friends in other places as well, even just up north in Northern California. There's something happening here in LA, and I'm sure it's happening in other cities too, but it is chaotic. It is incredibly chaotic. And I'm sure this isn't the only city that's like this right now, but it seems to have really hit it hard here. And even yesterday when I was driving outside, there was a lot more people on the streets than there have been in the past couple weeks grocery shopping. So I feel like it's almost like a second wave of frustration and anger that people are going through right now. Man, somebody time out that double comment. Look, don't start putting statistics in my chat box because they will be deleted. And if you repeat it as spam, I'm going to kindly give you a warning. You'll then be banned. I don't want any misinformation spread about any of this. It's a rule. The statistics are not correct right now. The correct testing has not been done. So let's just stop there. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about something. I'm trying to give you guys some positive reinforcement. Like, look, I know it's tough out there, man. It's really tough out there. And just please, if you're feeling that way, don't take your anger and your frustration out on other people because it gets us nowhere. It gets you nowhere. It does nothing good for you. And it does nothing good for the other person. And more than likely, that other person is either A, just gonna shut down and ignore you anyways, or B, they might come back at you, and you don't want that. Nobody wants that. We don't need that right now. So please, be freaking kind to other people. Take a breath when you get frustrated. I've had I've had reason to get angry, and while I've just been doing simple things like grocery shopping, people almost running me over with their carts because they're so panicked and so anxious and so high strung, running, actually hit with people's shopping carts because their eyes are closed and they're probably on too much Xanax. It's ridiculous. And I keep calm. I take a deep breath. And I move on. That's all you guys can do. That's all you guys can do right now. That didn't happen yesterday, but actually no, that did happen yesterday. I'll take that back. That did happen yesterday. That's not necessarily what I was referring to. Yesterday was insane. So yeah, you guys, I know it's tough for everybody right now, but woosah. Woosah. Just do it. It's crazy. All right, Biggs. See you later. Anyways. Yes. I'm safe. They don't want to see that elbow. No, they don't. It will come out. I'm not afraid of self-defense. Anyways, that's all I had to say. I came home feeling really... Oh. Here's the upside. I came home feeling really overwhelmed. Oh, and somebody almost hit me with their car, but luckily my reflexes are really quick. They were not paying attention and they reversed in full with the gas pressed fully down, like full speed. But I'm fast. I have a chill mood, but that's because all of this chill you see, it just builds up a reserve. So when I need to use it, energy, it's there and it's ready. You know what I mean? Anyways, I came home just feeling like it was not a great day. I came home feeling, you know, those moments that really they shouldn't impact you so much, but during a time like this, when we're all stressed out, it has more of an effect on you. That's how it felt for me yesterday. But the highlight was, you have to look for the little moments. The highlight was that I managed to find the last lonely box of Cheez-Its on the shelf. So I grabbed it, I smiled, and I said, everything's gonna be alright. I can get these Cheez-Its. Anyways. gonna try to bring up chat on my phone and then reload it on the tablet because it's a little bit slow here. Anyways, to finish all of that off, stay positive, you guys, and just remember, there's always something to be grateful for, and there's other people out there that are probably having it a lot harder than you. And I know it's not always the greatest example to give. I know it isn't. But I was just sometimes I hate when people say that because I think it's all relative and you know you have to take things in context. But after this week of doing charity streams, you really realize that you have to be grateful for the little things. So I have chat here, and I'm gonna reload it here. Reward for the final boss battle, exactly. Kill them with kindness, that's right. So I have no idea what we're cooking today because this is the quarantine edition of Secret Sauce. And I think it was about 2 weeks ago now, I actually did a lot of shopping for things that I could freeze. I'm not gonna necessarily touch that right now. So in the past 2 weeks, like I said, I'm really trying not to go to the store that often. And in the past 2 weeks, I've only really gone for things like produce. That's about it. And other household essentials. So we're gonna look in the fridge and see what's inside, and in the cupboards and see what's inside. And then we're gonna figure it out together. Squishy the Titan, thank you for the sub. Le Rendezvous, thank you for the resub. Why is it not telling me how many months? But I know you've been around for a minute, so thank you. Curtis Cohen, thank you for the sub. Ironti, thank you for the 2 months. What's up? Thank you, thank you. You work in an online chat for a mortgage service and every day is so draining. Ooh, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. Salut! No parle français. That's about it. So, Mihalant, thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. This is the quarantine edition of Secret Sauce. Technically, we've done some quarantine editions already, but this is like the real, I'm just gonna see what I have. Although my birthday one was like that as well. So, my Spanish is probably a little bit better than my French. All right, chat's looking good here now. Deutsch? No. 9. You only know a picture of me in an AC/DC shirt. Okay. No ice. Nope. No ice. I don't need it right now. I wish I had the golden one. From the G4 days, Raka. Wow, cool. Oh, I miss G4. You don't have a grocery app in LA to order online and someone delivers it. So you're probably just joining. You're probably just joining the stream, and what I was explaining was that there's something off here. Something's not right. Basically, most delivery services are unreliable right now. I don't know what's happening. And I finally found one that I've been checking every week for one specific store that I was able to actually get stuff, but the selection is really limited. But I was able to find the elusive white chocolate that I needed for the white chocolate raspberry souffle that chat picked for me to cook, which we're not doing today because I ordered it today and it should be coming today, but it's gonna be too late. So anyways, I don't want to keep repeating that, but there you go. One BR, you can go to my website, or no, actually go to VK, and there's a link at the top of my VK. This is whack, hold on. There's a link at the top of my VK where you can get it. It's a private link only for Russian shipments, because Represent handles worldwide shipments and I handle the Russian shipments. So there you go. There's a link right at the top. It's pinned to the top of my VK. All right, let's see what's up. Now, first, 2020 is also the year salad is hard to get fresh. Let's just say that. At least here. And then for the rest of you, this is my merch for everybody. But those links were created for, the links on VK are Russian shipments only, because whatever deal Represent has for the Love shirts, they can't ship to Russia. So I created a private page just for Russians, but for the rest, everything is there on my main merch page. It's a hidden link too. I mean, it's hidden, but it's on VK, so it's kind of hidden. So, I've got tomatoes, some strawberries, carrots. I still have a lot of cheese. Plenty of olives. A lot of eggs. And I still have stuff to make salsa, but salsa's just like a side. We're not gonna, and I made you guys salsa last time. So let me see what I have dry wise. Okay. So, I always usually have a lot of rice, a lot of pasta. I think this is going to be where it's at. I've got this. I just wanted to show off. I don't think we're going to use this today. This is a spice mix I got in Sicily last summer. Lasts forever. It's a dried spice mix. It's so freaking good. So I got the biggest bag that they had available. They vacuum sealed it, and I've still been holding on to it. And I'm glad I did, because it looks like it probably won't be going back this year. I just wanted to show this off. This is really good. Super simple. Okay, here we go. I got pasta. This is just regular spaghetti. So, like normally if I was just not streaming, I would maybe just make a really quick spaghetti. And this you just saute with olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And then you can add other things to it. Like they have actually dried black olives, but not a lot in here. So I like to add my own olives to it. That's an option. But we've done pasta on here a few times. Then I have some black rice. This stuff's really good. Another kind of pasta. Tagliatelle. This is really good. This is good with pesto too. Change it up a little bit because I really love penne, but this was good because this is what I was able to find recently. This, another rice. This is arborio. This is like a rice you would use to make risotto. I know you guys, I posted some risotto stuff online recently, on Instagram, I think. So I did a really good one with radicchio. And another thing I do with this kind of rice, if I'm in a hurry or really tired and I don't feel like doing anything, I boil this, cook this, drain out the water, and then I'll add like an egg to it and some garlic and some seasonings, and it's really filling and quick. And then I have udon and one of my favorites, green tea soba noodles. So, what are the ingredients we have? We have, yes, I was in a Roots music video. It's called Birthday Girl. Pretty sure you can still find it. I don't have bacon, so I can't do carbonara. I have tomatoes, I have onions, garlic, eggs. What else did I say? Stuff to make salsa, but obviously we're not gonna do just like a side right now. So we've done a lot of pasta here. What cheese do I use for carbonara? I would use pecorino if I had it. If not, then I would use Parmigiano or Grana. I'm Italian and carbonara is not with the bacon. Pancetta, whatever you want to call it. I don't have pig. Get out of here. I know how carbonara is made. Stop. Or guanciale. Whatever version of pig you want to use. I don't have any of that, so. I didn't ask if it had garlic though. I wasn't even considering making it, so. No backseat cooking. Okay? No backseat cooking. Alright. We've done a lot of Italian dishes on here. I don't know, the black rice I usually cook as a side dish, like with the chicken curry. It's really good. I don't want to do any, all my meat stuff is frozen, so we're not going to do that right now. What I have been wanting to try with this is doing a cold rice with like carrots, some ginger, and some other source of protein thrown in. I haven't figured it out yet. That's on my list of things to try. Also, black rice is, you know, a little healthier for you. Okay, we're not going to do the black rice because I would kind of want something to go with that, and I don't want to experiment too much. We're experimenting a little. We're experimenting enough. I just looked over here because I forgot the camera was there. Anyways. So I'd say it's a toss-up between these two. I love green tea soba noodles. I think I'm gonna do something with this. So, something that I do sometimes. So I'll put this stuff away. I'm not gonna do the udon. Green tea soba noodles sounds good. Have another pack in there. So here's something that I do usually. I'll do this with an egg. But you know what we're gonna do? If I still have. You guys see over here? No, you can't. Okay. Got this. I have kombu, so we will do something with this. 500-year-old misfit, thank you for the tier 1 4 months. Cmend 19, thank you for the Cmend 19. Let me enunciate that one. Thank you for the sub. Mr. ZR, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub. Marg VV, thank you for the 4 months. Pompey Unicorn, thank you for the sub. What's up? Pompeii Unicorn. Are you from Pompeii? What? Okay. So, alright. I will punch your ribs. Alright. Here's something that we can try to do with this. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, because the way that I learned to work with kombu is that you soak it overnight in a bowl of water, and then you toss the leaf out. We're gonna cheat a little bit, and I'm gonna boil it to try to extract some of the flavor. Heat it up. We're gonna make, before we start anything else, we're gonna sort of make a dashi with this. So we're gonna do that by combining the liquid that we get, the flavor that we get, boiling this, then adding in some bonito flakes. I actually have it's too far back there. I actually have an entire bonito, but I need to get the shaver box for it because it's hard as a stone, and I ruined with another piece my old mandolin slicer by like forcing it and trying to grate it. It was a disaster. So I have to get the proper thing. So for now we have the pack, and all of my Japanese friends that I spoke to said nobody even uses that anymore because it's so old school. So really the only place you find that is in a restaurant. So most people, if they're using it at home, they're using the prepackaged stuff. I even asked a lady at the store where to find the box, and she was like, oh my goodness, we used to have one growing. She was a little bit older. She's like, oh my goodness, we used to have one growing up in my house, but now nobody buys them anymore. And she was like, you can check this one store, but it's really far. and out of the way, so I haven't done it. I have not wanted to drive 2 hours in traffic to maybe find something. And this is all before the quarantine anyways, but still. Is the music too loud, you guys? Trolltorial. I did not have my double coffee. I did not. Get it delivered. Well, here's the other problem, is that because it's not really a popular item anymore, I don't know which one to buy. There's only like 2 available that I found online, and I don't want to get stuck with a piece of crap. You know what I mean? That isn't sharp or effective. So we are doing, this is secret sauce, and we're doing a quarantine edition of secret sauce. We've actually done a few, but I went shopping for the ingredients and grabbed ingredients during my regular shopping trip. This edition was, I did not go out for any ingredients. I didn't buy any of this yesterday. This is all stuff that I already had that's in my cupboard. So making the most of what we have. And gotta say, it's pretty good ingredients. So already looking okay. I'm kind of bastardizing this though. I'm not sure how this part will turn out because I don't know if it's good to heat this up, if it's gonna destroy the flavor at all, but we're gonna try. It's not gonna be, ooh, this quality is so good. It's not gonna be as, I forget where I was going with that. Just lost my train of thought. But this is like, we're first gonna start with the base, which is a sort of take on a dashi. So I'm gonna do 2 pieces. I'm gonna do 2 pieces because this one is really skinny. I'll just do this one. And in the past, this is like a really much more of a high quality than another one I've got in the past. That's actually bigger pieces, so I'm still gonna keep it small. And if you make this, if you ever make a homemade dashi, it's not like that kind of thing that can stay in your cupboard. It has to be refrigerated. So don't make too much. And I'm even that person that, like, I don't refrigerate hot sauce, even when it says on the bottle. I don't like my hot sauce cold, but this is one of those things. You can't skip that step. Okay, so this I can put away. This we're gonna keep out for now. I've never done it this way. This is already boiling, or almost already boiling. I've never done it this way, and now that basically once it starts boiling, I'm going to turn the heat really low since I've never done it like this, and I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to overcook it and ruin the flavor. So give that like a couple more seconds. What else? I think we can do, I'm gonna start the water for this. Protein. So I'll start this, and I need another pot for the egg. now that it's boiling, I turned it on basically as low as the fire can go. And this is a really small pot, so I have to fold these in half. Basically what I want to see with this, and then it unfurls and unfolds and it gets soft like that. So this is really, again, the way I learned to do this is not on the stove, it's in the fridge overnight. But what I want to see happen here is that color come out. Because once the color comes out, that means the flavor's coming out. So we have that going, we gotta let that go. I love onions, you guys know I love onions, so I'm gonna prepare some green onions that will go on top of this. All right. Boom. Talking to mods real quick. Toshiro, PTO, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Forlex, 1996, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome, everybody. This is the quarantine edition of secret sauce, meaning I did not go shopping for these ingredients. I've been trying to limit my time spent in grocery stores, and this is stuff that I just had in the house. Alright, eggs out and green onions. I was planning on doing a hard-boiled egg because that's normally how I make this. Should I try a poached egg? That's something I have only done a couple times, and it's always a pain. I hate doing it, but should I do it? Should we try to experiment a little bit? Okay, we'll do poached, which means if we're gonna do poached, I'm going to, let me see how this is coming along. Smells good. I think this is actually working. I don't have to be too afraid now. Might have been a little too much water. I don't know. If in, I'm gonna turn it up. No, I'm not gonna turn it up. If in a few minutes it doesn't get a little bit darker in color, I think I'm gonna pour some of the water out. kind of eyeballed it. I might have over eyeballed it. So, let's start preparing these. Happens every time I do secret sauce, or at least the last few times. I run out, like I have to replace this. What kind of secret sauce is it for? Secret sauce is just the name of my cooking streams. It's just something fun. And I always do something a little bit secret that I don't talk about or show on camera to whatever I'm cooking. Leave a little mystery. And actually, today we kind of are, you could kind of say dashi is a sauce. More of a broth or flavoring. Not really a broth, but, you know, it borders. Close enough. What else am I gonna do with the knife? Do I want this one? No. This is kombu here. And how am I gonna do this? I kind of want, I don't want the white on all of these. I think I want the white on two. I never know how many onions I want, so I always do a little bit extra, and then whatever I don't use. Sometimes I nail it perfectly. Other times I have a little too much, and then I just keep them for later for something else. Oh wait, I said I didn't want two, right? I just want the green on the third. These are looking a little sad already. Let me move chat. Yeah. Ooh, I need to sharpen again already. Also, these onions are not as fresh as I would like them to be, but they're not to the point where I need to throw them away. I need to peel some of these layers. That's for sure. When you were a kid, these are scallions. I feel like, what is a true scallion, right? I see these labeled as scallions sometimes, but then I see the other green onions with the bigger white bulb at the end labeled as scallions. I think you can get away with calling these scallions. Yeah, these are not, it's not just my knife. These are on their last legs. But the knife does need to be sharpened. And this one, I don't want the white because I want a little bit more green for what we're doing. And this one, scallions and shallots are the mighty duo for all of your soups and meats. That was for you, Thor. That was only for you. If I was doing more vegetables in this, I would have been a little more lazy. Alright, I need my trash can bowl. This I'm gonna put away. And ooh. I just remembered something. Ooh. These I did get recently just for you, Optimus. Yes, okay. I've never done this before, and I've been wanting to try this, but sometimes I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna waste half of these. I want to try adding water chestnuts to this because I've never done that, but I think the crunch will be nice. So we're gonna add that soon at the end. All right, trash can, got this going. Let's check this out. I'm gonna taste it. All right, there's too much water. I'm gonna put one more piece. No, actually there's not. Now I feel it lingering on my tongue. What bit.ly? Which one? I saw a comment pop up that said it goes nowhere. Do you remember what it was? Delete the potatoes. Man, I can't stop. I'm still laughing at that today. The YouTube video one. Okay. Let me see. Thank you. It's probably the new one that I updated this morning. Thank you. Thanks for looking out. And I'm glad I caught that because during these cooking streams, I don't see as much of what's happening in chat. Timer. It's probably the timer. YouTube. Aha! I think this was it. So it should be activated, but it's a timer, so we're not gonna see it for another. Here, I'm gonna put it every 10 minutes, so we see it sooner than we would have. By the way, you guys, my latest YouTube video is live. I posted it yesterday. If you haven't checked it out yet, so thanks to whoever gave me that heads up. And all right. So what the hell was I doing? What the hell was I doing? Basically everything's ready. Oh, vinegar. Alright, vinegar, eggs. I need to crack these eggs. Egg. And then, on that. So I don't want the eggs, like, I'm trying to think. Like I said, I don't really do poached eggs that often. I've only done them a few times. So before we poach the eggs, I think I'm going to start the noodles. And now, if you're extra, you can, I've done this. I'm not going to do it today. You know, I hate wasting. What you can do with the leftover combo pack. What you can do with the leftover combo, you could take this and you can dry it out in the oven at the lowest setting. And then when you're done, you can just like crumble it up and then save it. And then you can also use that as a topping next time you make this dish. Super good. I'm not going to do that today. I'm not. But I've done it. But the more you know, it works. So the next step, we're going to add some bonito. And I don't remember. I should probably look at a recipe for this because it's been a while since I've made this. And I made it with the freshly grated one, so there's definitely a difference in the potency. This is much finer. Smoky, delicious. So I think I'm gonna just eyeball it. Could be dangerous. It could also work. And now that the combo is actually out, I feel more confident in turning this up. I also don't remember if it dissolved or if I filtered it. We're gonna find out. I put 2 scoops, 2 spoonfuls. And now we're gonna turn that back up and cook the noodles because they will take longer than the eggs. And I'm pretty hungry. I didn't eat lunch yet. I think I mentioned that in the description. So I'm gonna do, this is 200 grams. You could say that 100 grams, so half of this, there's 4. Look at this presentation. Can we just pause a moment and appreciate the beauty in this? Check that out. I mean, come on. Perfectly portioned 100 grams. Two of these. 50-50. This is going to be my lunch. A late lunch. Today was another crazy day. So I was like, at this point, I'm just going to wait to eat because I'm doing a cooking stream. So I'm going to hold out. Yeah, green tea soup, soba noodles are really good cold. So this is a dish that, like, I actually normally eat cold, but I'm starving, so I'm not going to. So, like I said, I'm really hungry, so I'm going to do 150 grams. And for some reason, I cannot peel that off with one hand, so I need all the grip I can get. Probably move this knife. I have to say, it's funny doing cooking streams because I feel so much more delicate doing things to make sure you guys can see it compared to how I actually do it without a camera on me. Okay. So I don't want this too high, and I really don't remember exactly how I did this last time, so I'm just going to put a timer on. And did I not tell you that everything in my house is falling apart? Now my microwave timer is not on, so I'm going to set the time on my phone instead for 5 minutes. Are you like those Swedes that cook from the video? I don't know what video you're talking about. Alright, I'm adding a little bit of salt to the water. Not as much as I would if this was an Italian pasta. And that is because we're already making a dashi. That's going to have a lot of flavor. And soy. So it's going to be, you know, we're going to be there already. This is boiling. We can cook this. I forget how many. This is a different brand than I got last time. These cook much quicker. If only I could read Japanese. This does not have the translation. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Alright, I feel like it's... Let me just check real quick, because I want to time it good with the eggs. Green tea soba. Cooking time. I think it was like 6-7 minutes. 21. It was definitely not 21. Oh, okay, maybe this is just something else. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right. 5 minutes. I'm getting a lot of 5 minutes, so go with around 5 minutes for this. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. It's a raging boil! And this right here, I feel like I said 5 minutes, right? There's 3 minutes left. I'm gonna turn this off because I don't like the way that's turning color. And I don't know what to pour this into. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put it in a teapot because I have like the mini hand strainer broken, gone, and I want to have a spout to pour, so I'm doing this in my teapot. I hope I don't regret it later. This handle is hot. Okay, what else? We can do these eggs now, I think. Ugh! Just made a weird sound. Where's my chat? There's my chat. So what am I preparing? This is the quarantine edition of secret sauce. We've done secret sauces while under quarantine before. My birthday one was very weird. But this one is more official because the birthday one I couldn't even go live because Twitch was down for like half the people trying to broadcast. Anyways, this is the first official figuring out what to cook with what's in my cupboard without going shopping for ingredients. So I'm making green tea soba noodles with poached eggs. I don't really do poached eggs that often. If I were making this for myself, I would just soft boil them. But chat said, yeah, why not? Try the poached eggs. It's only something I've done a few times just because it's a pain to do. And so okay, what's the trick? The vinegar. It's vinegar, the swirl, and the egg. Vinegar, swirl, egg. This is really low. Okay, vinegar, swirl, egg. I don't even remember how much vinegar I might be messing this up. Let's figure it out. This is a small pot, so I'm gonna do one at a time. And then I'm going to take this spoon and catch. Oh, yes. Oh, it's looking pretty. I think I did it. Ho-ho. Oh, my goodness. I've done much worse. Trust me. Trust me, I've done much worse. I'm going to just keep, it looked like it was a little bit stagnant, so I'm swirling a little bit more to keep it moving around there. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Just a touch. Just a little bit. I think by the time this goes off, this will be done. And it's too high. I think it's too high. I don't know. I'm used to seeing it. Yeah, that's better. I'm not afraid of raw egg like a lot of people are. I takes my chances. These are also, I don't know. There's like just a little, that looks like part of a shell. It looks like part of a shell though, so I'm just going to wipe it out. I'm not going to fully rinse this out. And I'm just going to drop this in here. Oh, yes. Yes. I think one more minute. One more minute. Let's try the noodles. They're gonna slip. I'm gonna have to use my finger. Perfect. Perfect. And this is probably done. Yes. I did it! I did it! It smells kind of vinegary though. I hope I didn't add too much vinegar. Round 2. Let's do this. Actually, let me get this. Alright, vortex. Here we go. Second attempt. Can we do this? Will it come out just as good? Can you guys see? It's super overexposed. I put more herbs up there. Ooh, that one, not as nice. Not as nice. It was a little bit messier, but it came out kind of weird. Slimier. This one's gonna be, it's not really sticking together. It was almost like there was, the yolk seemed heavier. Yeah, this one is not gonna be as pretty. Ugh. Ooh. All right. Let's do this sort of dashi. Need soy. Need soy. Ooh. Ooh. I could try this too. I have some tamari. We're going to try it with tamari instead of soy. I made this with soy last time. Would have been better with a 6-minute egg. I do 7.5, but chat said why not go with a poached egg. Let's try it. We have some tomato. That would be, might be a good tongue twister. This one is looking sad. It kind of came back together. I'm gonna have to cut off some of the ends of the white though. All right, so the dashi, sort of a take on dashi. This is the mixture we boiled, the kombu and bonito flakes, strained it out. Again, like, I'm just going off bad memory here because I don't remember the exact quantity. So you mix these together now that they're done. My friend also gave me, they make like sort of prepackaged stuff that you can, so you don't have to do all this. I just like figuring out how to do things from scratch. I think it's fun. I like to learn. And I feel like sometimes, most of the time, the ingredients are more pure. Anyways, there is a pretty good quality, and they have different flavors of sort of dashis that come sort of like a tea bag in a bag pre-made, and then you just put it in water, and then you use that liquid instead of doing all this. But again, I like to do this. Oh, this is overcooked compared to the last one. This is a failure. So I might not put that in the dish just because I don't want to see how ugly it is, but then I'll eat it on the side or something. Let me turn that off. Cancel. And, oh, I guess I can use this. Yeah. I want to taste this to see if I got the ratio close enough to what I want. And it's probably hot. That's a lot of tamari. I'm gonna put a little less. Well, that's why I didn't fill it up, because I wasn't sure. So now, pour some more of this in, balance it out. Let's see what happens. What's up? Welcome to my cooking stream. Yeah. 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 Alright, I'm just gonna go to the top with this. That bonito is a way different though. I maybe used too much. It's much saltier than the one when you do it whole, but it's okay. That just means that I'm gonna use less of it when we put it in the noodles. All right, we're almost done. Привет, welcome. Why did I do that when I had a trash can bowl? Why did I make a mess when I didn't have to? All right. So what would be really good is like, I'm not driving though to do that. And again, this is like, what do we have in our cupboard? Pickled garlic stems chopped up. And that would also make a nice crunch, but not doing that. This is the quarantine edition. I bought these chestnuts a while back because I actually had it in mind. I don't want this knife now. I actually had it in mind for this dish. I wanted to try it out. And if I were normally, like, let's say this was just a normal lunch or something, again, I was going quick, I didn't want to spend too much time, I definitely would not be poaching the egg. I would be boiling it. And I definitely 100% would not be making the dashi. I would just use soy sauce. But we're doing a cooking stream, man. And I want these a little bit thinner. That one's too big still. So I think the water chestnuts are going to make this, give this a really nice texture. Texture. Why did that sound funny? Alright. I think that's enough, actually. That's enough. I'm not going to use that last one. Crispy. Alright, now we can actually almost eat. I need a bowl. Let me do some shout outs first. Ycaft, thank you for the sub. Scion03, thank you for the sub. And Hungover, this thing is too intense. Hungover Furball, thank you for the bits. Welcome. This is Secret Sauce, the quarantine edition. The official quarantine edition. So, I'm kind of experimenting. And I'm going to put some of those at the bottom. Some of the onions at the bottom, so it's easier to mix. Give me some of these. The white onion. Then, not a whole lot of this. I don't know how. Just a little bit. Not even a lot. It doesn't need to be drowning in it. Just some flavor. I let them sit too long. They're a little sticky. Put a little bit more of this on it. Making sure there was no vinegar on that. excited. Ooh, I'm hungry. Before I put more, it looks a little dry now. It's a lot dry. I just want to make sure to not put too much. Oh, yeah. I can get away with more. Yay. Yay. Oh, yes. This is looking good. The texture is coming back to life. And I'm not going to put that second poached egg because it was really ugly. I'm going to blot this off because it smelled kind of too vinegary. I've not done this in a long time. I don't want to kill my dish. I'm actually... Oh no, it smells better now. There you go. What else do I want on this? Yeah, this knife needs to be sharpened because these onions are looking ugly. They're not as beautiful as I want them to be, but hey. Then I want, tell you what I want, sesame seeds. I'm going to use roasted black sesame seeds. First, a little bit more of that. Some roasted sesame seeds. And then, just like for a garnish, some more bonito flakes. These were really strong though, so I'm not going to overdo it. Look at that. Look at, they melt in. I love it. It's beautiful. I have to wash my hands though because it's going to drive me crazy if I have that smell on my hands. And we did it. Let's take a picture. Oh yes, that's better. I'm gonna grab a chair. All right, we got the photo. How does it look? How does it look, you guys? Should we move this? Let's keep it. I was gonna move this stuff out. Let me bring chat here. Scion03, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Mango Stream 99, thank you for the tier 1 2 months. Mr. G96, thank you for the bits. Welcome, you guys. This was a quarantine edition of Secret Sauce. Cooking with what I already had. I didn't go shopping for any of this. This was in my house. And I have to say, it got kind of advanced. I'm not mad at that. But let's do this on the camera. Let's do this on the camera, you guys. You're in my way, though. You're in my way. Ah! Yes! Yes! Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Perfection. Perfection! Oh my goodness. Okay. Enough of that. I just love that moment. I love that moment. Alright. This is when the second egg would have been really nice to have. But I think it's overcooked. Somehow it cooked less time than this one. But whatever. What is the verdict gonna be? I wonder if Uncle can roll the egg around on her tongue like that anime from the other night. La 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 la. La 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 la. I might have done too much pasta, or rather, maybe my bowl is too small. Maybe my bowl is just too small for this. See, you gotta get the yolk mixed in there, and it also adds to it. Yeah. Oh my god. Touchdown. Touchdown. It's too weird to sit down, man, but I can't. I hate eating. You know, I hate eating on camera, on stream, but I really hate standing up. I hate eating standing up as well. This is so good. Okay. How can we do this? Can I halfway it? Bring the chair closer. No, that's worse. Okay, that's good enough. Hi, chat. You're here with me right here. We'll all turn away while you eat. Yeah. I believe that. Oh, this is satisfying. Oompa, loompa, doompa dee dee. The flavor, somebody asked what the flavor is like. It's just perfect. It's like, I was a little intimidated by the dashi that I made, but once you actually blend it in with the noodles, it really absorbs it, so it's not overpowering at all. And it's slightly smoky because bonito is smoky. Slightly smoky, and then slightly roasted with the black sesames. And then the noodles they have a nice flavor. Slight hint of green tea. any recipe, green tea soba noodles. Cold green tea soba noodles. And invent what you want. Like these chestnuts, I just decided to put that in because it's a nice addition. It gives it a little crunch. It is not spicy. This is not a spicy dish. I tried to remain true a little bit. You know, I did some twists. I did some additions, but a little bit more on the traditional side. This would not usually be served with spice. But you just gave me a wonderful idea. A wonderful idea. And since we're together, you guys don't even want to see the mess up here. Red cap. I'm looking for a red cap. Where is my red cap? Red cap. Where's my red cap? Where's my red cap? I have to put chat down. Sorry. No! No! It was not even... There's no way it's finished because I use it sparingly. Where is it? Oh, I have black peppercorn! Oh, yes, I thought I was out of this. Oh, I thought I was out of this. I've been looking for black peppercorn. I thought I was out. Where the heck is it? Alright, I'm missing something, and there's no way that I used it all. Haha, it's just smaller than I remembered. I'm not going to put it in the main bowl. I'm not going to put it in the main bowl. I'm going to get a little dish. Okay, so because we went through all of the trouble of making a homemade dashi, or spin on a homemade dashi, it would be sort of blasphemous to add spice to this, because dashi is such a wonderful, complex flavor. Even though I love spice, I know better than that. So we're gonna just do it on the side so we can imagine what it's like on another day when you're not using dashi or when you don't care so much. But we were doing something nice today with what we had, and it turned out really good. This is just a spicy sesame oil. I love this stuff. But the thing with sesame oil is sometimes it's a little much, right? If you overdo it, and it's a little bit harder to do as like the dashi is perfect. This, you could end up making it too greasy. But I want to try it. See? It's good just because I like spice and I love sesame. I enjoy it, but it completely ruins. Sorry. It completely ruins and negates this beautiful dashi that we made. You don't even taste it. So, kind of pointless. It was less dancey. It's just like, it's good. I love that flavor. But if I was going to do that, I would do it with something else. You guys want some? Huh? What time is it? Don't forget, tonight is movie night. You don't dance, you do the hustle. Alright. Would little mushrooms work with that? I suppose they would. That was for Sabrias. Would chicken broth work with that, or noodle too much for broth? I say you can do whatever you want, right? I mean, make it make sense, that's all. So if you're going to do this with chicken broth, then you would maybe want it as a soup. And I think that could work. Absolutely. If you were trying to do what I did, where it's more of like a dressing to mix the noodles together and make sure they don't stick together, I have no idea. You'd have to try. Maybe, because it's a little greasy. It might work, but I don't know. The natural fats from the chicken. Mmm. Mmm. So good. So good. I've been really lazy when I've been making this lately. So this is a really nice sophisticated change up. Flex them bird feathers. What wine would go with this? I would say sake, then beer, then a white wine. In my personal preference order. And I'm not even really a beer drinker. It's occasional, but the flavor would be good. Or, dang. Oh, man. I'm all out. No. Might be up there in the back. Anyways. really good but light roasted green tea is perfect with this. Perfect with this. And that's what I normally have with it. The other Narnia cupboard. The water chestnuts are actually pretty good in this. I love crunch, so it's a nice addition. But even if without them, this is still really, really, really good. The water chestnuts taste like water chestnuts. Mmm. 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 I told you guys I was super hungry. This is my lunch. It's already 4:30. It's almost dinner for some people. Yeah, but the onions are really on their last days. You could taste it. Is there a cow there or something? Oh, here. Nah, that's old one. That's old. I gotta fix that. So good. So good. This is... Excuse me. This is you guys. So good. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say about all this. I'm blanking because I'm having a bliss moment. That was so good. What was it? What was it I wanted to say? Oh, it wasn't what I wanted to say. It was what I wanted to do, and I wanted to fix that link again. I don't know why. It's pointing to the old video. So I'm going to look here real quick. Timers. That's weird. That's kind of annoying. It didn't save it. It's still stuck on the old one. So that means they're having a problem, not me. Let me write them really quickly. Actually, I'm going to write them from here. It's going to be quicker. Sent. All right. So, that was, I think, probably on record, the one of the shortest secret sauces. Jimmy Kiba X, thank you for the tier 1 2 months. Feels good, thank you for the bits. Mind Reduction, thank you for the tier 1. Patriotic 76, thank you for the tier 1. Thanks for your support, you guys. I appreciate it. This is the quarantine edition of secret sauce. Cooking with exactly what we had in the cupboard. It's been a long time since I've made any sort of dashi. And I did it by memory. I have to say, came out good. I'm really happy with that. I'm going to repeat this. Some of you guys might have heard me say this already. But usually when I make this dish on a regular afternoon or whatever, if I'm making a quick lunch, I don't go through all of this trouble. And I do a soft-boiled egg instead of poached eggs. I really never do poached eggs. And like soy sauce. I've done the dashi before, but sometimes it can take a long time. This actually didn't take that long. I think it's totally worth it because now I can save this and refrigerate it, and it's going to keep. So I can keep using this, and now I can make this as a quick lunch when I'm feeling like it next time. I still have a whole pack that's like 4 times the size of this pack. I was trying out different brands. So, super good. I'm going to just keep with the soft-boiled eggs just because it's simpler and it's quicker. And I would only do the poached egg if I felt like it. You know, today it was nice. We did it on stream. It was cool. It definitely, I really like the way it lets the egg go into the dish, though, and mix up into the noodles. And you kind of get that with the soft-boiled egg, but not exactly. Anyways, either way, this is a super easy dish to make. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So, what are we watching tonight? What are we watching tonight? We are watching. As long as it's still there. Let me check. Let me check. Can I make ceviche? Right now is not a great time for seafood. So that would have to be an episode of Secret Sauce where... What am I looking for? That would have to be an episode of Secret Sauce where I actually had the time to go get the ingredients and make sure that the quality is really fresh and good, right? Seafood has not been looking that great lately. But I would definitely try that. It's like Mary Poppins' purse in that cabinet there. Man, you have no idea what I have up in here. This is like this half is all hot sauce on one little tier, 2 chili powders, some Hidden Valley powder, some nutritional yeast, and then on the third, spices. Then on the second shelf, sugar, cooking oil, cornstarch, another cooking oil, vanilla extract, cacao, orange flower water, because everybody needs this in their house. More herbs, vanilla bean, Worcestershire sauce, molasses, a thing of big salt, mirin, another thing of soy sauce, plum sauce, rice vinegar, hoisin sauce, sesame oil, tamari, another hot sauce, this belongs down here, peanut oil, another thing of sugar, white wine vinegar, rose water. Ooh. Oh, yeah. We gotta do something with this soon. Balsamic glaze, ponzu. Down back to this side, apple cider vinegar. I try not to have this crap in my house that often, but I had to because of quarantine. Chicken bouillon cubes. Baking powder, that belongs up there with that sugar and the vanilla. Another thing of sea salt. My busted salt grinder that I finally ordered a new one that I can change that out with. The best capers on earth. Another thing of cheaper balsamic vinegar. This I use in like marinades because it's not worth it to use the real good stuff. Another chili powder, which belongs up here. Another balsamic, Tabasco, nutmeg, crystal hot sauce, sriracha, apple cider vinegar, Cholula, another chili powder that belongs there. My really good balsamic. This stuff, you just use a drop. Tapatio, white sesame seeds, juniper berries, pink peppercorn, a thing of saffron, a thing of cinnamon sticks, smoked salt, rosemary, mustard, salt, curry, za'atar, more chili, because you can never have enough, bay leaves, I think this is onion powder, yep, that's onion powder, oh, some Georgian, not the state, the country, some Georgian spices, and more chili, lavender flowers, another chili, another thing of Georgian spices, okay, that's all there, I don't mess around, and then, Spice Trader Captain, I am. These 2 drawers, which you cannot see, are filled with spices. Filled with spices. Almost everything you need. More pink peppercorns, because I put a little bit up there, and then I keep the bulk down here. Star of anise. Dude, I mean, it's full. I don't mess around when it comes to flavoring. Anyways, you see, all of this makes up for the lack in other areas right now. No, I don't do a lot of I don't buy a lot of pre-made seasonings. Most of my seasonings I've like, oh yeah, forgot this one. Of course, adobo, because you have to have that in your house. I only have 2 pre-mixed seasonings. The rest, I mix myself, depending on what I'm cooking. Because, why is this, what is this? I cook a lot. If you're new here, welcome. I cook a lot. And I prefer to blend my own mixes when I'm cooking. Oh wait, take that back. I do have, for sure have, two others. I take that back, because these I also always have. Old Bay and Magic. I'm not a player, I just cook a lot. Okay, Zatar, you're right. That is pre-mixed. So okay, I have 5. And all of this, I have 5 pre-mixed. No, 6 if you count the Georgian spices. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. I like to mix it up myself. So what was I doing? I was going to look here. All right, I have a question. It is not here. They removed it. You inboxed me a Doritos Nachos recipe? Oh man, you must be new here because we've done that. Actually, we technically made a Dorito casserole. Chat picked that one, which was basically nachos. Can I bake? Yeah, I've done pecan pie. I did cookies. What else did I do, you guys? What the heck? Okay, this sucks. The movie that I was hoping is not here anymore, and I thought it was. Let me write to mods. Society. Alright, so I was hoping we could watch for movie night tonight The Goonies. But, well, it looks like it's missing now. So, I don't know how that's going to work out. I should have double checked this last night. Let me bring chat back up. Spice Diller! Today, of course today. There's a Parks and Rec special? Like something new? We're doing movie night tonight. It was last night at 8:30. They did, for COVID, they did a reunion episode. What? I've done borscht. I did borscht like a couple months ago. It turned out really good. Everything's coming back. It's still old. Okay. Thank you, Quad. I really did want to watch the Goonies. Monty Python, we never watched on stream. That did make one of the lists. Okay. Okay, I just watched Big Lebowski a couple weeks ago, so I'm not gonna. We'll add that back to the list again one of these days because it's a movie I can watch over and over. But Goonies is on Maple Prime. What? Oh, Prime. No, it's not. I just checked there too. So something light and whimsical. Okay, here's make a pie or bake something savory with dough. I've done, I think you just missed it. I was just talking about this. I've done pecan pie, I've done cookies, and I've done tiramisu. Doesn't require baking, but we've done a lot of sweets too. And the next one will be the chat vote, which was white raspberry chocolate souffle. Okay. Let me check one more thing on these streaming places. Can't believe they took it off. That makes me mad. No, what's this? Go away. Ads, go away. Stop playing something. Wait a sec. Oh, it's not. It's not. Nope. Okay. Go back to here. All right. Let's see here. This is another good one. Okay, we have that. We have that. And we have those. Okay. I got a few that I think you guys might like. And I'm not going to do like a real vote. I'm just going to kind of browse what you guys say in chat and judge it from there. Nuntu Jnun. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you. Mumu Penguin. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. Oh, what's this? What is this you say? What is this you say? Oh, what is this? Ooh, it's a series though. That's a series. Okay. What did you make? You made blinis this morning? Can I have your recipe? It's not coming up. At least not here, which doesn't really make sense. I actually have it upstairs. But the way I do movie night, I can't. I'm going to have to rethink it. Yeah, I can't find it here. That's weird. Okay. Let's do this, you guys. You wouldn't dare to trust Twitch chat even on your own choice of your next toothbrush. Yeah, I've been trolled here quite a few times, but it's all lovingly. It's done lovingly, so it's okay. Most of the time. Okay, we're talking movie night, so movies, not series. And here we go. We can select from. This is sub only. Movie night takes place on Discord voice chat. So we have as options Ferris Bueller, Monty Python, The Life of Brian, or Scott Pilgrim versus the World. You guys tell me what you want. And if you argue too much, I'll just take it on to Discord at the end of the stream. Somebody just said, Die Hard. Which one? Alright, I feel like... Alright, F it. I'm gonna take this as a poll. I'll take it to a poll on Discord, and we'll do it there. So I don't waste other people's time. So, sorry about that. That's it, you guys. This was a super short episode of Secret Sauce, but I feel like it was very successful. So, thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody. Normally, especially, at least half the time when I do a cooking stream, I switch it up. I put on my Be Right Back screen, and I go and I'll play games or hang out with you guys. But since today is Friday, that means that it's movie night tonight. So I'm going to end the stream earlier than I usually would, much earlier. I am going to have some more caffeine, that's for sure. And our next episode of Secret Sauce will finally be the white chocolate raspberry souffle that chat voted for. Those ingredients are supposed to be arriving by the end of today. So, subs, let's jump over to Discord. I'm going to go to the movie suggestions channel and not general, because people that aren't joining shouldn't be voting. Makes sense? If you're new here and you don't know how movie night works and you're interested, what we do is we usually pick a movie that's like not too heavy, not too serious, simply because we're all joining voice chat together and we're kind of talking over and talking at the movie. So we pick easier things to watch for that reason. And you go into the general voice chat channel. Make sure you're wearing headphones. Please make sure you're wearing headphones. And we all press play on the movie at the same time. And that's it. It's that easy. We thought about this a lot. This is the best way to do this for copyright reasons and all that. There's very few things available where we could actually stream and watch the movie together, and then it leaves a lot of people out of the picture anyways. So this is like the best and messiest, or least messy solution we could come up with. Can you watch but choose not to chat? Yeah, so all you have to do is you join the voice chat, and you will see at the bottom there's an option to mute yourself. And by the way, another thing, if you're new here, if you're trying to join voice chat, make sure you have the app for Discord. For some reason, it has trouble on a browser. So if you're trying to speak and you're having issues, use the app. Either the app on your computer or the app on your phone. More Chris. All right, everybody. It's 5 p.m. now. It's 5:04 p.m. right now. 1700 for the rest of the world. Okay, it's 5:04 p.m. I feel like we can go straight into this. I don't need, like, this was a super short stream. I don't really need a break. I'm going to be able to make my coffee. I can clean this up later. It's not that messy. I'm going to just, like, throw everything in the sink right now. Scrub that little pot real quick. And then fully wash it later. But I feel like we'll be good for 5:30. So, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to do the poll. Put it in Discord. And then that'll give time for you guys to vote. I'll throw all this stuff in the sink. I'll come check on the poll. And we'll figure out what movie it's going to be. So, I'll see you guys in or hear you guys in 25 minutes. What are we doing after stream? We're doing sub-only movie night. Sub-only movie night is tonight. The next one, when we do it, will be daytime for me, nighttime for the other half of the world. So, that's it. Petting Green 420, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you for your support. Thanks for watching. Post dirty dishes pictures. Yes, just enough time. So, thanks for watching, everybody. This was super fun. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I think this is super easy, a super easy dish, a way to mix stuff up and add something different to what you're used to eating if you're not familiar with Japanese food. It's really not complicated at all. Anybody can do this, even if you're not a good cook. Even if you're forgetting... I would say, even if you're not going to go through the trouble of making a homemade dashi, find a packet, find some a pre-made one that you can use, because you do need something so the noodles don't stick together. The egg also helps. I did mean the next movie night, not tonight, but the next one will be daytime for me, if I mess that up. We made green tea soba noodles. They were really, really good. So that's it. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to hop on to Straw Poll and create that and post it right now on Discord. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, mods. And stay safe, everybody. And I'm going to close this out the way we started it. I know everything is super stressful for everybody right now. This quarantine, the effect it has had on all of us, is not fun. It's not fun for anybody. But please, treat people kindly. When you go out and you have to do your essential shopping, treat people kindly. There's people that have to work and deal with upset people and rude people every single day. So, if you're frustrated, if you're stressed out, even if people are treating you like crap, take a deep breath, breathe through it, and ignore them, because it's not worth it. We don't need more negativity. We don't need negative energy. Treat people with respect. Treat people kindly. And remember, there's a lot of people, a lot of essential workers going above and beyond right now. And many of them are probably facing 10 times of what I saw yesterday from idiots and very rude people. So I get it. You might be frustrated. You might have had a really bad day. You might have 20 kids at your house running around bothering you, and it's like that one moment you go grocery shopping and you couldn't get what you wanted. It could be so much worse. It sucks. I know it could be so much worse, but don't take it out on somebody else just because you're frustrated. Please, please, please. So rise above. That's right. That's it. And I joked about this on Discord earlier today, but it's like, don't take it out on the person that didn't do anything wrong to you when they work for a giant corporation and they have no control over anything that's happening. Just go take it out on social media the way the rest of us do. Okay? So stay safe, stay healthy. Please practice social distancing. Please. Let's do this. We can do it. Much love to everybody. Thanks again for watching. And, oh, we just got something else. Skanker. Thank you for the tier 1. Godzilla 13. Thank you for the 2 months. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you guys on... I will see you all on Discord very soon. Bye. bye.